Welcome to Thriver TV, the place to break free from narcissistic abuse with quantum tools and understandings. Okay, I just want to start off by saying thank you so much if you filled in the New Life survey a couple of weeks ago. Myself and the MTE team, we are so grateful for your responses, and we had over 4,000 entries. It was just amazing. And now I'm going to announce the lucky winners of the 5 free MTE Healing Programs. And these people are Christine, Sam, Cindy, Joanne, and Donna. Congratulations! You'll receive an email with your instructions on how to claim your free healing program. And please know, we're not releasing last names to protect privacy. So if you've got the same name as one of these winners and you don't receive an email, that's why. So if you have those names, look out for an email. And if you get it, you're one of the winners. We run competitions quite regularly with our New Life newsletter subscribers. So if you aren't a member, what are you waiting for? I'd love you to subscribe. And you can do that by clicking the link at the top right of this video. And also too, you'll receive your free 16-day recovery course when you do subscribe. Okay, so now I am so excited to be sharing today's Thriver TV episode with you because I love nothing more than creating my own personal dreams after narcissistic abuse and helping other people globally to do the same. People just like you, no matter how much you've been hurt or what you've lost. There's an amazing life awaiting you when you know how to activate it. And because today's episode is all about that, I just want to let you know that my Super Thrive 3-day workshop in Melbourne is coming up real soon on the 23rd to the 25th of March. My promise to you is if you come and hang out with me in this workshop, you will experience unprecedented breakthroughs in areas of your life that you deeply desire the most. That maybe no matter what you've done, you felt blocked with. You just can't break through. Things in love, health, and wealth. I'm going to make sure you break through. So you can find out more about this exclusive event by clicking the link that comes up with this video right now. All right, so let's move on to this episode. I want to have a look at this concept with you, the people who stand to gain the most. This is what I believe with all of my heart. The people who've lost everything are in the best position to gain the most. You may think I'm crazy, but listen up. What we were living in the past wasn't our true soul's destiny. We thought it was, but it wasn't. When connected to a false self, trying to source our life through them, everything was breaking down. Our health, our finances, and ultimately our entire being. All of this was screaming at us, you know what it was screaming, wrong town. And this is what I discovered for myself and countless other people just like you who have or had lost everything, or you're losing everything. When we learn to value our soul and our inner being above all else, all of the losses start to reverse. When we turn inwards to self-partner and purposefully and lovingly release and reprogram our inner traumas, which is exactly what NARP allows you to powerfully do, then an astounding phenomenon takes place. This. All of source, life, and creation start to partner us also with mega gusto. Rather than the uphill battle of constantly trying to make life work from the outside, which means trying to obtain and retain people and situations in order to allow us to feel loved, approved of, safe and secure, We finally got into the true driver's seat of creation. We've realized the only way to create a life successfully is from the inside out. It has to be between us and ourselves. And even more than this is the essential relationship between us and our higher power, which is Source, which is our higher consciousness. It's our superconscious. When we've healed ourselves, we realize wholeness as a just isness. It's our natural organic state without the traumas and false beliefs that we've all been inflicted with. And we return home. From this place, we begin directly sourcing with life itself. No longer are we handing away our power to the people and situations that are not aligned with our true self and our true life. No longer do we choose, roll around with, and get mined by abusers. It's not until we take on the journey of self-partnering that we realize what a false journey, albeit unconsciously, we were on, and how it was never going to work out durably or deliver the only life that was ever going to gratify us. As a result of healing and feeling whole on the inside, regardless of where your life is or what anybody else is or isn't doing, then your life, your true life, begins. Powerfully in ways that will nourish and flourish you beyond your wildest dreams. What are your dreams and goals? People say all the time, I don't know what my dreams and goals are. Or maybe they do know, but they don't know how on earth they could ever activate them. And maybe they've been used to having a life where they've been trying to provide other people with their dreams and goals instead in order to feel loved and safe. When you start a deep inner healing, a realization takes hold that you're here for a purpose that is aligned with your soul truth. And this is what you deeply want to do. You also start to deeply sense that you're aligning with your true soul purpose in no way means that you need to go without. It's in fact the exact opposite. All that you ever wished for, including love, health, and wealth, comes naturally when you are no longer on the wrong path. When you honor your soul and source, source and your soul fully respond. This force unlocks for you all that your heart desires. That has been my experience and the experience of more thrivers than I could mention. What you want as your dreams is what your heart is telling you. Your goals and dreams are personal, and in no way are they selfish, because they involve your greatest contribution to the world. When you are fully being yourself, you will serve the all in the highest of ways. None of this is possible if you continue handing away your power, trying to be what other people want you to be in an attempt to get love, approval, or safety. You need to self-partner and become your own powerful source. All right. How to connect to your truth. I really want you to understand this. Your life is not about other people loving you more. It's about you loving you more. Your life is not about getting approval. It's about you approving of yourself. Your life is not about doing something so that you can make money. It's about being the person you were born to be and then being abundantly supported by all of life as a result of this. Yes, you can have love, health, and wealth whilst being of incredible service to the planet. You can have it all. After narcissistic abuse and losing it all, you truly stand to gain it all. You can activate this by turning inwards and healing yourself in order to integrate with your infinite power and the wisdom of your inner being. Your greatest mission is to be self-partnered, to let go of the shame and the blame of yourself and others, to lose all of the painful feelings that have been standing between you and the entering of your incredible, extended, expanded life. You are here to make a difference and to be the new wave of self-partnered, self-generative oneness that changes everything for you personally and everything you touch in this world. How do you activate this? How do you stand in your truth to start redefining your dreams and your goals? My highest suggestion is to listen to the truth of your heart and soul. List what you want and don't hold back. Your soul doesn't get it wrong. If you are feeling it, then it's true for you. Your personal destiny that awaits you is seeking you as much as you are seeking it. What is blocking this destiny from touching you, inspiring you, and calling you into it? Nothing other than your fears, limited traumatic programming and beliefs that allow you to talk yourself out of it, be fearful, and not go for the ride. And that's completely normal, even though it's horrifically unnatural. You were programmed with the traumas of limitations by other people with their own internal traumas that disconnected them from their dreams and goals. The great news is there is a total way for you to clear these blocks within you so that your true destiny comes into view. All right, let's have a look at this. Sign up, clear out, and show up. I'm going to be showing people in intense detail in my 3-day Super Thrive workshop how to work through these 3 processes. But I'll share with you right now what I did to make my incredible destiny happen so that you can too. These are going to give you some powerful tools right now. Step number 1 is sign up. I had the sense that I needed to do this years ago, so I did. I declared to Source, all of life, and my superconscious the following. This is what I declared. I sign up. I hand myself over to you to be the vessel for my highest and best potential to enter me as me. I will be a conduit for my most powerful and expanded contribution on this planet. And to be the person, the only person that will completely gratify me. I knew I meant it when I declared that, even though I had no idea what this would make happen. This led to the necessity for me to do the next step, which is step 2, clear out. Then what happened was all the fears and limitations that I already had within me on board, they were thrust up to the surface. Things like, I'm too old and I don't have the qualifications to be super successful. I know that I should be able to be flourished and nourished with love, but love has never worked out for me before. How on earth am I going to get the support to be able to do this mission or be accepted for my ideas? It's never happened before. This I knew. There was no way I was going to be able to walk through the door into my super thriving magnificence with this junk stuck in my suitcase. I had to unpack diligently all those fears, confusions, doubts, and limitations that were trapped in my inner being. So I committed fully to doing that. And I did it with NARP. I did it with Quantum Freedom Healing. When I did this, because I'd already made the declaration for my super conscious self to enter me, it did on steroids, which then led to step number 3, which is show up. The most amazing things were now happening. Where fear, inertia, and lack of courage had been, I was filling up with inspiration, impulses, and feelings and thoughts that I'd never experienced before. Excitement and tangible possibility arose within me relating to every area of my life. And as I looked around me, I was blown away by the synchronicity, opportunities, and the literal miracles of people, situations, and events rushing towards me that completely represented my highest expressions of love, health, and wealth. This had never happened before. I knew what I had to do. I had to show up. I had to be available, open, and empowered enough to explore and actualize these incredible opportunities. To be able to do that, to have the courage, boundaries, and energy to be able to participate fully with the super boost that creation itself was granting me, I had to learn how to ride on top of an incredible wave rather than falling off it and sinking. To do this, it was really important to keep going back to step 2, cleaning out any fears, blocks, limitations, or confusion that arose. Of course, at times, these new opportunities, quite frankly, terrified me. Yes, this was exactly where I needed to show up, exploring and working with these new expanded potentials. What you fear the most is where you need to go the most. I had to bust out of all my previous comfort zones in order to capitalize on these opportunities. And the same is 100% true for you. And this is where the inner quantum tools are so powerful, because they bypass your logical brain and get deep within you to release all of your limiting blocks and activate, free up your power. That's how you do it. If you know that this is the level where you want to get to, I can't recommend enough checking out my Quantum Freedom Healing Programs. And you can do that now by clicking the link at the top right of this video. And if you want to get up close and personal with me for 3 days, where I'm going to give it my all, including performing quantum freedom healing shifts on you to move you into your most amazing true life, then check out the link at the top right of this video now. I would love you to come super thrive with me, because I love sharing this journey with people. It's the best. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I've really loved delivering it to you. And as always, I look forward to answering your comments and your questions below. So keep smiling, keep healing, and keep super thriving, because there's nothing else to do. Lots of love. Bye-bye.